Hello guys, it's me Allison and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 18 episode 11, The Eviction. So tonight, Bronte got evicted from the Big Brother house. That's why I'm wearing this. I mean, God forbid Paul ever gets evicted from the Big Brother house because I don't know where I'm gonna find something the equivalent of a 70s bush to glue onto my face. There was so much flippity flopping going on in this episode. It all started with Davon, who was like, hey, let's all get Bronte out of the house just to piss off Frank. She had Nicole, James, and Zakia, and possibly Corey on board for this master plan. And then Polly comes in as the most beautiful and attractive voice of reason I've ever seen in my life. God, I wish when I'm trying to make hardcore life decisions, Paulie Calafieri would come talk to me in his swim trunks. That would just make life so much easier. Anyway, so he made some good points. You know, keep Bronte. You know, she's not going to come gunning for everyone. She's probably going to lay low and it'll be fine. We can concentrate on other people. And they were pretty much on board with this plan until Frank opened his big mouth again. First Bridget, then Nicole, then Michelle, and then Michelle tells Davon with this is just never ending. Let's try to track Frank's big mouth real quick. So try to follow me. First, Frank approaches Nicole and says, hey, let's put a foursome alliance together. Me, you, Bridget, Corey. It'll be like the best alliance ever. And Nicole's like, dude, I'm all for it, but don't tell Michelle. Like, don't tell Michelle she's a big old tattle. Which I'm going to go ahead and say it now. Michelle is a tattle. She's a big fat tattle. She and Bridget are the tattletales. They should be in an alliance called the Telltales. So what does Frank do? He goes and he starts filling out Michelle, asking her what she thinks about getting rid of Davon. And what does Michelle do? She goes and tells Davon about the master plan to get her out next week. Nicole walks in. They confront her, and she denies the whole thing. And between me and you, there are no Academy Awards in Nicole's future. Horrible liar. Horrible. For the record, I think they should have kept Bronte and sent Tiffany home. And that's not because I'm Team Frank or anything. I just really think that was the smarter thing to do. Now, I'm going to warn you right now, if you're a big Tiffany fan, stop watching, like right now. That was a low-class, cocky as hell speech that she gave. The dictator and the Cabbage Patch Kid, okay, I'm not going to lie, the Cabbage Patch Kid thing, I can only assume is Bridget, and that made me laugh heartily. Mumbling about, it's time for war. Let me tell you something. Vanessa on her worst day didn't even get up and make that big of an ass out of herself. She needs to keep in mind that the votes were 4-5. That's close. It's not like it was 0-9 or anything even remotely close. I mean, James and Polly were gonna vote to keep Tiffany. And then they flipped and decided to vote against her. And guess what? Guess who's HOH now? Polly. And guess who's on Polly's team? The Cabbage Patch Kid and the dictator and the Telltale. This is actually gonna be a fun week. Please go to my weekly meltdown and like it on Facebook. Also go over to YouTube and subscribe to my weekly meltdown. I am also on Instagram at the.memphis.darling And I'm on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. Also, if you're looking for Big Brother groups to join, please go down to the body of this YouTube video and get to click, and these are some great groups. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching.